Okay, nothing political here, and if you have no interest in tree felling, you can give it a miss. Note, for entertainment purposes only, disclaimer. In the summation, I'll state why I'm making... shit. Forgive me. This is the best I could rig up. In the summation, I'll state why I'm making these videos. But here we see a conventional half-notch, textbook stuff. Your back cut's 1 inch above the line. Never, ever do this. And never below. So what happens here is the tree falls thusly, often staying on the stump. Not always, but most times. Problem with that is the tree then lands on the top where it's more fragile. And if you're looking to make board lumber out of it, this is a problem. You can see here how the tree will sort of fragment here. This can be a problem in firewood too, as you're cutting through splintery stuff that's snatching at your chain and wanting to throw stuff at you, and just turns into a mess. Now, there are a lot of variables as to what happens here on this kind of a drop. The species of the tree makes a big difference, whether it's live or dead, how dead the limbs are, and the tree size is a big factor, of course, because more mass, more momentum, more kinetic energy. Again, a conventional half notch. So now we move to an open conventional notch. Now there's lots of different terminology for the different notches, and there's a whole lot of different notches, 6, 8, who knows, sky's the limit. But we're not going to get into those and hinges and directional felling and all of that business. With this kind of open notch, the tree slides off. The trunk slides off of the trunk. And then the bulk of the kinetic energy is put into the trunk as it falls, as it lands on its base. So we sort of eliminate this fracture point. Now, in part, I make this video because I'm going to do the, the stick trick tip on how to judge where the tree is going to land, as in how tall it is. And realize with this kind of a fell that the trunk can land a considerable distance away. So that's in part why I make this video. And in the other part, if you saw the argumentative tree video, you saw young Josh there. He wants to be an arborist. And I said, disclaimer again, while I am no professional, he's been encouraged to get some background and see if he can move up the food chain, so to speak, in the waiting time for the arborist program. I said, well, I can teach you a lot of stuff, how to use the chainsaw safely. And I was giving him some tips in the argumentative tree there. We didn't film that. So I hope to find a tree out back here in a few days when the weather clears up that we can do the stick trick tip on judging the height of the tree, and perhaps some more videos with Josh as I give him some entertainment only instruction. So that's that. Sorry about the camera work. This is the best I could figure out how to do this.